Here are some examples of how you can use subagreements. If your client has already signed an official contract with you in Dubsado, but you want to make an amendment to the terms, you can add a subagreement to the project. Your client can acknowledge and sign the subagreement electronically so that you have a record of both the original contract and the amendment. If you work with clients on a recurring basis, you might use subagreements to renew your terms with them, whether that's monthly, quarterly, or annually. If you have paperwork that needs to be signed in addition to the main contract, you can use a subagreement as a secondary contract like a waiver, release, or non-disclosure agreement. You can have as many subagreements as you need in the same project. A subagreement can also be used in design work to share concepts or proofs for client feedback. If you create a master template for this step in the process, you can use the same form over and over, but update the website layout or calligraphy proof for that specific client before sending. Your client can add feedback right to the form, and initial or sign to acknowledge their approval. Last but not least, here's an example of a subagreement that includes a written pledge or commitment between you and your client acknowledged by both parties. If you're a coach, this extra touch is a great way to strengthen accountability in your client relationships.